So the data governance suite is made up of some core features in three I'm going to go through today: custom field, pages, and reports. So the data governance suite is not an independently sold product, but rather an addition to the base data modeling solution. So if I navigate over to a SqlDBM project, I'm going to first go through the custom fields. So the custom fields are a part of our documentation page. And if I scroll over to the far right, you can see that we have our out-of-the-box fields that come in SqlDBM. But now we have the data governance fields where I can add additional custom columns that I might feel are appropriate to my business. So I've added these, but if you wanted to create a new one of your own, so let's say we want to create data owner, I can hit the plus, create data owner, decide I'm going to give it a drop down, and let's make some values of sales, marketing. The new field is now available, and I'm going to say this fact table is now owned by, say, the sales team. So those are custom fields. To navigate and understand the metadata that's available within your project, we also have now reports. So the report is a navigation type of output that you can interact with to understand the metadata captured within your project. So in here, you can see all of the different schemas, tables, and as well as all the metadata associated with them. So whether you want the details, the columns associated to that. And again, if I look at the details, there's that custom field that I just created in the documentation. I can also search. So if I was to look for a customer, I can see everywhere where there's an object or definition or a description that might have that word customer, and I can quickly go to that in the report. And the last feature I'd like to demonstrate is what we call pages. Pages is the ability to build in an internal wiki-like set of documents that you can share with your consumers to give them extended understanding of the data that's being provided. In this case, I've created a page on customer with some brief information of customer, and I'm going to edit this page and show you that you can create bulleted things. You can even reference individuals that might be in the product. So if I just do my @ and maybe I pick another individual that's there and say that they can reference them, I can do a URL to an outside web page. I can also link to objects within the project. So again, here, if I was to go and add a link at the top, I can say, let me link to the fact table and add that link directly in my page. I can also put a snippet of code that maybe a select statement that's helpful for my business, get started with a specific, mark or something like that. And then I can save this page and make it available for people to consume. And as you can see here, I can have pages at a high level, and I can even do nested pages. And those are the initial features of our data governance suite.